Hey y'all, I'm Biscuit, and I'm playing Star Wars The Old Republic, as you can tell. This is my Inquisitor, and we just talked to Harkin. He's a very wonderful man, full of douchebaggery, and he sent us off to do the quest called The Secret of Tulak Horde. Now with this one, you have to go pick up 3 tablets, and I'm guessing we're doing rubbings or some hollow thing, because these tablets are freaking huge, and I doubt I could hold them in my little tiny pockets on my really tiny chick. So, these are in Tulak Horde's tomb, and right now you get to see me come back with a wardrobe change. Yay! I hate these pants, but they're better than the skirt, sadly. So, until I get some oranges and mod them up, this is what I get stuck with whatever I find. So, we will be picking up these 3 tablets in Tulak Horde's tomb. It's really close to the Sith Academy, so we're just going to run down here, hang right here, and then just follow the road until we get to it. Really close, not hard to get to. It's actually really close to one of the datacrons. I'm making a datacron video for you guys. I'm going to try to share with you the datacrons as I find them. So, yeah. We're going to be working on that. There is 3 datacrons here, and they're actually really easy to get to, actually. Really easy compared to some of the other ones. Okay, so we come down here, and there is a group quest that you can get from this guy right here in front of us. And other than that, I don't think there's anything in the first part. I could be wrong, but who knows. So, Tulak Horde's tomb is kind of broken into like 4 parts, I guess you would say. Because see this map right here? That is just one section. Once you go out of it, you're outside. You're just like, ooh, dark tomb, it's so dark. And then you're like, bam, sun. And it's like this huge area. And in there is one of the datacrons. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna get to hear my cat probably for whatever reason. He's being a butt today. Anyways, so there's a datacron in there, but I'm saving datacrons for its own little video. And then there's 2 other sections that you get to go into. So it's kind of broken up weird. I don't know why. And you guys are probably gonna get annoyed with how many times that I've seen that for a fight, but I like to be healed up before I go any further. But yeah, there is a group quest in here. I think it's in here. There's a group quest in here, and it's actually pretty easy. I didn't do it on this tune, but I did it on another one, and it was pretty easy if you have, a good person that goes in with you. So it was me on my other Inquisitor and one of my friends on his warrior, and we kind of flew through it pretty quick. So easy stuff. But you only need 1 other person, but a lot of people go in with a full group of 4, which you can do. Probably be a lot easier. I've done a lot of this stuff with 2, I've just done with 4 or whatever, and some of them I've just skipped. It depends if I had a friend that was readily available or someone that I ran into to do it with or not. And there's one that you get when you leave your main planet, the first one that you're at. You get to go on a flashpoint. So you can, to your next planet, you can either take the flashpoint, which you can take with 1 other person or 3 other people to make a group of 4, or you can just take the other shuttle. So it's actually really easy to do with 2. And I ran into a group yesterday or the day before, and we did it together, and I've done it before with 2 people, me and 1 other person, so that's 2 people, and we were at level 10, which is the level I recommend you to at least do it at 10, not before. And I did with 2 people, and it was tricky to say the least, but we went through it just fine. And I come across with all these people who refuse to do it with anything less than the 4. And I don't know, it's funny to watch some people, and I'll be running around other areas at like the level that you're supposed to do it at, and I'm flying through it just fine, and sorry, I'm sick, so You get to hear my flummy today. Anyway, so I run into these people who are like 5 levels higher than me, and they're dying. And I'm like, how is that even possible? I don't know. I do want to say one thing. So make sure that you guys save your orange gear. Orange gears can be modded up to go with your level. So say you get an orange piece at level 10. You can actually keep upgrading it all the way to level 50 if you wanted to. Cyber teching is key for that. I have a... That guy has a seizure and like crazy. I have a video that I'm going to post once I reach level 10, because that is when you get to choose your crew skills. Cyber teching is a really good one if you want to do it. If you really don't want to craft, it's actually really easy in this game, and I kind of enjoy it, which is weird. I hate crafting. It's different in this one though. You can send them off to go gather. Excuse me, wow, I'm a pig. Anyways, you can send your crewmates off to gather for you. See right there's the group quest. I think that's one of them. Anyways, I'm all backwards. Then yeah, so cyber teching is a good one, and you can send off your crewmates to gather for you. As you're running around, you'll find stuff to gather, and but cyber teching is a good one because it gives you mods and armoring that you can add to your orange gear. Very, very helpful. At lower levels, I don't recommend going straight to purple. Just you're leveling so quick, just to try to get blue at least. It's helpful. I mean, if you didn't want to go cyber teching, you could also go with armoring, I think it is, and then there's synthweave, which would be for your armor, obviously. Synthweave is for the force users. It has heavy, light, and medium, and then you have armor tech, which is for your non-force users, like your troopers and your bounty hunters and stuff like that. So it's, yeah, I kind of go into it a little bit more in my video, so you'll get to see that. But I really recommend holding on to your orange gear, and make sure that you know, when you come back from doing a whole set of, you know, quests, stop at a vendor and repair your armor. I had no idea you had to repair your armor for a while, and I'm like, oh my god, I have nice gear, what's going on? And I went and repaired it, and then after that I didn't have any trouble at all. I had to say it's not one of my favorite things to have to do, because I ended up getting into a pretty icky group and we kept wiping, and I eventually left, but I ended up having like, what was it? I think $4,000 or 4,000 credits in repairs I had to do afterwards, and I was so mad. So, yeah. And it can get, I hear it gets even more pricey than that. And I don't even want to think about that. So, and just taking damage, you are hurting your gear, so it hurts it even more if you die. So try not to do that, yeah? Yeah. So, but yeah, so I run across all these people who are like 10, or I guess it would be like 5 levels or more higher than me. And, yeah, they're wiping like crazy, and I don't understand. I really, really don't, because if I can go through it just fine at the level you're supposed, or recommended to do it at, and yet people who are higher level than me can't make it through without help, it's, I don't know, it's not really promising. But I usually come across that when I'm on the RP server, because I'm on more than one server, so. This is a PvE server that I'm on right now. I really love PvE. PvP, I'm not, I don't dislike. I just like doing it when I want to, not as I have to do it. So, I choose PvE, and then I have a couple tunes on an RP server with some friends that I play other games with. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not much of an RPer anymore. I used to RP, but yeah, I'm just really not into it right now. But another thing that I did want to touch on, since there's no fun cinematic or anything, is group dynamics. You want to have a good group when you're doing flashpoints and such in Star Wars. And I like how Star Wars did it where, you know, you get, like, I don't know, you have a class and you can either go DPS or you can go DPS tank or DPS heals, and it actually really makes it kind of interesting. So if you are going into a group, you want to make sure you have at least the 3 main things. You want to have DPS, you want to have heals, and you want to have tanks. I mean, you can get by in this game with just heals and a tank because, like, the Inquisitor here, she is friggin' crazy with the DPS, but yet she can heal, so, or he. So it's kind of crazy with that. And you also have, the tanks do get a considerable amount of DPS. And, you know, I've seen a couple of them, they're not even DPS spec'd, and they're doing a nice chunk. This one is the last tablet. And then after that, I'm just going to fast travel and get the heck out of here. So, yeah, that's really it. It's just a straight running around one. You pick up the tablets, and you can fast travel back as long as you bind. Don't forget to bind. Really important to remember. So, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed my rambles. Have fun. Happy gaming.